At CBF, we know that for you to change your body, you need to change your mind. Exercise and eating healthy is only part of the plan. We care about our members as we care about our family because our members become our family. It is not about competition, but support. It is not about being the strongest or the fastest, but about you defeating your negative self. It is about working together and making the task challenging and have fun. By the end, what matters is not how hard the session was, but that you take control of your mind so you can take control of your body. My name is Sandro Torres, and I'm happy you are part of our family. Welcome to Custom Body Fitness. Welcome everybody to another talk here with your health coach Sandro Torres. Today I'm gonna be talking about the perception of your thoughts. So I want to tell you a story about two of our members. Of course, I'm gonna change their name for their privacy. So I'm gonna call one Kevin and the other one I'm gonna call Susan. They have been exercising with us for around 2 months, 3 months, and they done every difficult exercise. They done every routine with us and so on. They losing a lot of fat and they putting muscles, and they're very consistent with the exercise, with the weightlifting and so on. But one of the exercises they haven't done in those few months is jumping lunges or explosive lunges. And of course, I taught them how to do it and so on, and both of them start doing them. This exercise requires a lot of energy. Not only your muscles, a lot of strength, but also it requires a lot of energy. So you need to come out with a lot of adrenaline transfer fat in seconds because it replenish all that energy that you have in your muscles, and you feeling like you're lack of oxygen because you try to replace that energy fast, because that energy that you're replacing is called anaerobic energy. So no matter what you need to take a break to replenish that energy. Anyway, so I'm gonna tell you about what Susan told me. I saw her struggling, and then I went to her, and she seemed like a little concerned. And I said, "What's going on?" And she said, "I can catch my breath. I feel like I'm gonna pass out, and I feel anxious." And I told her, "Do this. Set the waist down, get out there, walk a little bit, give yourself a couple seconds, and then breathe in again, and then come back and do them." She did it, and she continued with her exercise. And then I asked her, "How you feeling?" And she said, "I feel anxious." And I say, I think I know what's going on. You feeling like you can't breathe and catch up your breath, and you feel anxious because you feel like you're gonna pass out. So if you really think about it, the only thing that you have to do when you feel like you're missing your breath is set the waist down. Give yourself time to breathe. Catch up your breath and then do it again, and it's going to happen the same thing. So instead of you thinking about you're going to pass out, I want you to focus on that you are going to catch up your breath. Because if you're feeling like you're not catching up your breath and you're feeling like you're going to pass out, then you feel anxious. But if you think about that, if you set the waist down, walk around and you catch your breath, and then you're going to do it again, you're going to feel like you're going to, it's going to be hard for you to catch up your breath. But you set the waist down and then you catch up your breath, you know you're going to catch up your breath and you're not going to pass out. So she did that. And now it was different because she didn't feel anxious anymore, because she knew she's gonna catch up her breath. Then I went to Kevin. Kevin was doing the jumping lunges, and same thing. I asked him like, "What's going on?" And he said like, "This cannot be good for your knees." And I explained to him, I've been doing jumping lunges with heavy weights. I do 90 pounds in each arm, 180 jumping 20 times, 5 repetitions on 20. And I've been doing that for 20 years. And my knees are super healthy, even though I had a surgery because I dislocate my tibia playing with my friends, horsing around, playing a donkey, and I have a multi-ligament reconstruction replacement, ACL, PCL, and MCL. My knees are super healthy, and one of the reasons are because I stress my knee a lot doing this exercise. So if I know it seems like it's not good for your knees, but if you continue doing this exercise, your knees are going to become very strong. When you put your knee in risk to injure, it's when you twist them. When you twist them, that's when it hurts, because the knee is not meant to twist. The knee is meant to flex and extend. So instead of you thinking that this exercise is not good for your knee, think about how strong not only your knees are becoming, but also your muscles around your legs. So not only you becoming stronger, your knees, your muscles, but you also losing weight and you becoming in shape, and you also are conditioning your cardiovascular and also your anaerobic system to replenish that energy you need fast. So I recommend you continue doing this. And he thought differently this time. We didn't have a long conversation. He got it right away, and he continued doing them. And of course, next day, both of them were very sore. By the way, um, that was we do 3-4 sessions a week. They come Monday. Susan and Kevin come Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But that week, both of them miss Monday, so they started their workout on Wednesday. So they needed to come back on Friday. They came back on Friday, and Friday came back very sore. And for some reason, I thought they're probably gonna skip that, because once you do these explosive lunges, you very sorry. Many people don't come the next time. Then they need to come exercise. So I figure that it's gonna be difficult for them. Then they're gonna come back, and they were here again, very sore, and they start pushing. They start doing their explosive lunges again with the weight they did it on Wednesday, even though they were sore. Now they change the pattern on thinking. So what I'm telling you with this story is, what you think about the exercise, it's how you feel. If you feel like it's gonna hurt, if you feel like you're gonna hurt yourself, if you feel anxious, if you feel that you can't do it, if you feel that it's too difficult, if you feel that it's a high risk exercise, and so on, of course, you're not gonna put the effort, because you're limiting yourself to that belief because of the perception that you have of that exercise. Of course, make sure that the exercise is safe. Make sure that the exercise is strengthened instead of hurting you. Yes, there is always a risk of you getting injured. There is always gonna be a risk, even though when you get in the shower, when you go for a run, when you walk, when you do anything, there is always a risk that you're gonna injure yourself. But know that the exercise is going to be safe. When you know that the exercise is going to be safe, and think about, perceive the exercise differently. Perceive that you're going to become stronger, that it's going to make your joints stronger. Perceive that you're going to catch up your breath, that it's going to make your cardiovascular or your anaerobic system more fit, that your musculoskeletal system is going to become more fit. You in general are going to become more fit. You're going to become younger, and so on. So think positive about your exercise. If you feel like you can't catch up your breath with one of those exercises, you feel anxious, set the weights down, catch up your breath, and then do it again. It's okay to feel out of your comfort zone. When you start running, the first 5-6 minutes are the most difficult ones, because that's when the anaerobic system kicks in, when you feel that you can breathe, everything hurts, you feel tired, so on. But once you pass over those 5 minutes, 6 minutes, then that cardiovascular system starts kicking in when you can replenish the energy as you continue running, and it gets easier. So you need to tell yourself good things in those 5-6 minutes. Once those 5-6 minutes are over, it then becomes easier. Same with these exercises. So I want you to keep in mind, the message of this talk is, think positive about the exercise that you're doing. Find a ways to catch up your breath. Find a ways to make you body stronger, and know that you becoming better, that you're not gonna pass out, that you are not going to that if you think positive, you're not gonna be anxious. Of course, if you need to take a break, take it, but once again, think positive. So that's it for today. Hopefully you like this talk. Please share with somebody who needs to listen to this message. Your health coach Sandro Torres says bye for now, and thank you so much for continuing following us, and bye.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the content offered here, then I know you will enjoy these books. These are great tools to lead you to successful weight loss, better health, and greater happiness.